Mr. Mehta, the government never had your mandate, and therefore it's not the government's job to fulfill your expectations. The question is, for the people who voted for this government, do they believe that their expectations are being fulfilled? Your idea of India is not evolving in the way that you'd like. There are people out there who have an idea of India. Their idea of India is challenging your idea of India. That is what a democracy is. Let there be another alternate idea of India represented by the opposition. Let it compete and contest with this idea of India. Let the better idea win. Because your idea is losing doesn't mean, Mr. Mehta, that India is losing.
Of course. Rahul, what you said is a platitude. Of course, India has a context of different ideas of India. But any idea of India that puts its national unity at risk, that puts its fundamental constitutional values at risk, that puts individual freedom at risk, right? That creates a public culture, right? That divides citizen from citizen. If you want the defeat of that idea of India, sure, you're welcome to it. Okay? Absolutely, you're welcome to it, right? And of course, it is up to the people of India to decide whether this idea of India wins or some other idea of India wins. The beauty of this idea of India was, this was an idea of India that said we can live together despite our differences, right? This was an idea of India that did not say unity in diversity. It said we are diverse in our unities, right? This was an idea where you did not have to prove your patriotism. This was the idea that is actually giving the constitutional protections that you and I are talking about.
This was an idea of India, Mr. Mehta, that over a period of time got subverted to the extent that government started saying that minorities have the first right to the country's natural resources. An idea of India which got subverted in the sense that only certain areas started receiving electricity, whereas certain areas were not given electricity. Now, there is more rational allocation of all resources, which doesn't look at caste, which doesn't look at religion.
Rational allocation of, because yes, I think untransparent electoral bonds are very rational allocation of resources, right? If you want to talk of plutocracy, but in a sense, yes, nobody is holding a candle for the opposition party. As you know, all of us, right? All of us were at the forefront of saying that the old regime was collapsing on the weight of its own corruption, right? But look, you can call out the hypocrisy of liberals, but for God's sake, if you want to take down liberalism with it, then you are cutting your nose to spite, cutting your nose in spite of your face, right? Then you are basically saying what is important for us is to hurt certain people, not to defend certain values. By all means, look, throw all the liberals in the sea, get rid of that idea of India, absolutely no issue.